Hi, I'm certified nutrition consultant Catherine with Foods That Heal You and Foods That Heal You CBD. And in this video, I'm going to answer the question, does CBD oil have THC in it? The short answer is CBD by itself does not have THC in it. The reason for that is because CBD and THC are separate cannabinoids in the plant. So if you look at my infamous cannabinoid wheel that I hold up in all these videos, you see CBD here and you see THC over here. They're separate from each other. So CBD doesn't have THC in it. But if you have a full spectrum CBD hemp oil product, it's probably going to have trace amounts of THC in it. Now it's going to be below 0.3%, which is legal if it is hemp derived. Now, if it's a full spectrum from the marijuana plant, that's a whole different ballgame. I'm talking about hemp derived CBD oil. So a full spectrum is going to have all of these cannabinoids, all the vitamins, minerals, plant terpenes, naturally occurring plant parts, whatever. It's going to have all of it in there. And an Israeli study in 2015 showed that full spectrum is actually is a bit superior to an isolate. And I'm going to explain why, and I'm going to explain what you can do to help make up for that, all right? So full spectrum, and I have a couple examples of full spectrums that we carry. We have this is our gold and our green label. We have a blue label also that looks just like this, but these are full spectrum. They have all the plant parts, all the vitamins, minerals, nutrients in them, all right, including trace amounts of THC. Now the THC is not even enough for you to feel it, but there are people who are looking for something with no THC. And then our tasty drops, again, they are full spectrum. Let me see if I get that right. They're full spectrum. This is the 300, we have a 1000. They're going to have all the plant parts, all of the cannabinoids. In fact, the tasty drops are raw, so they're also going to have CBDA, which may have additional benefits. So I'm not going to go too far into that because I have a separate blog post on that. But those are examples of full spectrum, right? Then you can have isolates. Now, a CBD isolate, it looks like a powder. It's basically, if you look at this wheel again, you take just the CBD out. So there's not going to be any THC. So if you're looking for something with no THC, then an isolate is going to be a good choice. But what you have to keep in mind about isolates is that they aren't going to be as effective unless you add back in plant terpenes with it and or omega-3 fatty acids, because those will help increase the effectiveness of that isolate, all right? So like, for example, in our vape products, our alternate vape and our vape shot, all of our vape liquids, it's the CBD isolate, so it has no THC, but it has the plant terpenes in it, which help create that entourage or full spectrum effect. So that's why they work so well for people, because they do have the plant terpenes added back in. Gummy bears, edibles, brownies, stuff like that, they usually use isolates, and without the plant terpenes and without the omega-3 fats, the isolates they're not going to be as effective. They're just not. And we sell actually the isolate powder for those of you who might be allergic to certain plant parts, but that definitely, these others are definitely going to be superior. That's kind of a last resort for those of you who can't have any of the other products. All right. Then the third option, which would be, I call other, because there's broad spectrum. And broad spectrum is pretty expensive and it's not really out there much yet, but broad spectrum is where they pick and choose. They want THC, CBD, CBN, CBG. They pick and choose maybe 10 cannabinoids. It's really expensive to do and it's highly processed, okay? But what we have is a product that is full spectrum with only the THC filtered out, and that's our hemp oil care. And you'll see these, and you'll know when you look at a label too, like this says 0 THC. Our vape says no THC. So that's one thing that you want to look for, is make sure that it says no THC. And like, we even have the lab test results on each product page, so you can look at the lab test and see that it doesn't have any THC in it. So if you're looking for THC free, you definitely want to make sure that you are getting what you're buying, what you think you're buying. But the nice thing about the hemp oil care spray is that it still has all the plant parts, all the terpenes, all of the cannabinoids, all of the vitamins, minerals. The only thing not in there is the THC. Okay, so that's going to be the difference there, and there are no other products on the market like that. So if you're looking for full spectrum, Without the THC, the CBD spray, the hemp oil care spray is a really good option. Now, what I'm going to do is post below. I'll probably create a blog post and give me more than a day to get that written, but below this video so that you have this written out. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Vimeo, you can see that. You can also check us out at foodsthathealyoucbd.com. I'll have a THC-free section. I've already got that on there, so it's all categorized for you. And then if you have questions, please join us on our Facebook community page. Ask questions. We've got testimonials on there. It's really a great group. I'll have that link below this video as well. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.